Another baby shower invite has arrived, and I'm no closer to having a baby. And it makes me wonder, will that ever be me? Two things can be true at the same time. You can not drink and still hang out with your friends. I made an episode on this, go check it out. You can go to the gym 4 times a week and still eat cake. And the same thing is true when it comes to baby-related activities. You can be dying on the inside when your friend invites you to a baby shower and still turn up and love being there and want to be there to celebrate the baby and your friend. I go to baby showers and I am excited and delighted to be part of that celebration. And at the same time, do feel like a piece of my soul has been crushed. I've been going to baby showers since I was 18, 19. That's a decade and a half of guessing baby names, baby weights, dates of birth. And for the first few years that I would go to these events, I always saw the baby shower as a one-day event for me. One day that would be me, one day I would be a mum. And as the years have gone on, it's become harder and harder to see or visualise that one day. Now I go to these events and it feels wishful thinking. It doesn't feel real to me that could be me at some point in the future. It feels very much out of reach. And I say that as somebody that doesn't know if they even want to have a baby shower. I cannot imagine standing in front of that many people and having somebody touch my body. It freaks me out. It fills me with dread. I know that it's not the actual baby shower, right? I do understand that the feelings that I feel at baby showers also apply to gender reveals, christenings, children's birthdays, especially first birthdays. There is something about a child's first birthday party that sends my brain into a tailspin. I freak out whenever I'm invited to a birthday party or first birthday party. And I have loads of friends with loads of kids. That invite in particular spirals my brain into a place of thinking, this will never be me. The baby shower, that never been me. I don't know if I want one anyway. The first birthday party, and it's always the first birthday, really does send me into a tailspin and makes me question whether this will ever become a reality. And I think it's because I look at that first birthday as such a huge milestone. Everybody there is excited apart from the baby who's screaming and wants to go for a nap. Everybody's happy and joyous and it's such a fantastic occasion. It feels not real. I go to the event, I am happy and I'm excited and I want to celebrate the baby and the parents for surviving a whole year with sleepless nights. But at the same time, it's not good for my brain to be at these events. Usually when I attend these events, apart from this year, I am the hungover auntie. So I will turn up and have done many times to a baby shower or a gender reveal or a first birthday completely hungover. A few years ago, I went to a really close friend of mine, her daughter turned 1, and the night before I'd been out with some friends. I met another friend at the event. She had also been out, she's also childless. We've turned up worse for wear, sat in the corner with sunglasses. Would not have missed it for the world. It was really important for us both that we showed up to this event. But then we were the only 2 people there that were not parents. And the weight of that other people put on you, it feels heavy. Being able to turn up and say, oh, I was hungover, I have such a fabulous life because I don't have a child. Being the hungover auntie and really leaning into that means that the other people at the event, they don't really question too much why you don't have children. They look at it and go, wow, you don't have kids. You are so lucky because you can go out whenever you want, you can do what you want, you don't have to be at home for bedtime, you can sleep in at the weekend. And this is all true, and I fully make the most of that at the moment. But that's not what I want. That's not how I want to spend my weekends. I would much rather be a soccer mum. Much rather. That's just not my reality. So it's not because I have to go out and I have to spend time doing other things, but being childless means that I'm not doing the children-related activities. I've had experiences at these events before where people don't really know what to do with you. You're in your 30s, you're childless, well, what kind of box do you fall in? And I think that is a reflection of society in general. Even though now the statistics are moving so that more women are childless when they're in their 30s, the circles I'm in, that's a rarity. I am the odd one out. And the weight keeps growing with that as more and more time goes on. As I get closer to 40, the fact that I don't have a child is seen as more of an issue. Being the hungover, fabulous auntie solves a lot of that. Don't stop inviting me to your baby showers, your gender reveals, your christenings, your children's birthdays, even the first birthdays. I want to be there. I want to celebrate with you and your child. It is really important to me that I show up for you in the way that you need. I want to celebrate with you. Know that if I leave early, it's not because I don't love you. It's because two things can be true at the same time. While I can have loads of fun and really lean into guessing the baby's name and weight and gender, know that at the same time I am asking, will this ever be me? When I am the only non-parent in a room, and this has been the case for a long time, but it's becoming more and more of a regular occurrence as more and more of my friends and family and colleagues have children, I feel like I've been invited as a guest to a private members club, and everybody in the club says, "Oh, welcome, it's great to have you here, it's nice to see you." But they know that the reason I'm a guest and I'm not a member is because I do not meet the requirements. I know it, they know it. And we can have polite conversation and talk about lots of different topics, have conversation about children, but they know that I don't get it. I don't get it on a level that they get it. I can relate, but only kind of. I have many children in my life, so I can talk about bedtime and bath time and snack time, but I'm not with these kids 24/7. I get to come home and sleep a full night, and I get to plan my day around my schedule and not a baby. That is a weird feeling. And I don't know whether it feels more uncomfortable for me or more uncomfortable for them. Usually when I'm in that situation and somebody asks me if I have children, I will say, no, I'm freezing my eggs in the spring. And so far that has sparked some really interesting conversations. I've had guys say, oh, that's cool, and then ask me 100 questions about my health. And then follow up and say, oh, I know somebody who is going through IVF. It's my brother's wife's sister, or whoever it may be. They're also going down a fertility path, a bit different to yours, but they can relate to you the way that us as parents, we can relate to each other. I have found that by being more open about my circumstances, my situation, and what I'm doing, it bridges that gap and makes people feel less uncomfortable. And I think it's because it puts me in a box. It's not an unknown, oh, she's childless in her 30s, that's strange. It's, oh, she's childless in her 30s and wants kids and is trying to do something about it. I think it eases people's minds. I don't do it for that reason. I do it because I think it's a really important topic to have with both men and women. I do it because knowing that it sparks conversation in other people means that they and I feel less alone in the situations we're in. I am going to a christening next week, and as much as I have just said, I dread going to baby showers and it kills me a little bit on the inside, I am really looking forward to this christening. I am excited to see the baby. I'm excited to spend some long overdue time with my family and hang out and be present with them. So much of the past 6 months has been me passing up fun events in order to really focus on my fertility and also get this podcast launched. And as much as I'm proud that I've done that and what I've achieved so far, I cannot wait to spend time with my family. It's going to be really good for my soul. I would say that if you are in a similar circumstance to me and you have had another baby shower invite or another gender reveal invite or another christening or another birthday party invite, maybe you also struggle with the first birthday thing, and you resonate with this, I would say it's okay. Two things can be true at the same time. You can show up for your friends and your family and also have a lot going on with yourself. The thing I found that works best for me is honesty is the best policy. The people in my circle know what I'm experiencing right now. They understand that I am deep in the research of fertility and I'm going through blood tests and internal exams and I'm going to fertility clinics and I will be freezing my eggs. They understand that, which means that when I do leave something early or I do say no to an event, they know why I'm doing it. They understand the reason behind it and they don't get upset or feel offended or aggrieved or think that I don't love their child. I find it easier now to have that conversation. That's taken a lot of time and patience and confidence to be able to talk about this openly because it's hard and it's personal and not everybody gets it. I am very lucky, maybe, or I've just cultivated a very good circle of people around me that they do understand and they do support. And it also means if I say I'm not coming to something, they get it. So far, I haven't not gone to a child-related activity because of how I feel about my fertility, but that could change the further along I go in this process, the closer I get to egg freezing, especially if I'm not getting the results that I hope for with my egg retrievals. My mental health could be in a completely different place. The way that I feel, hopped up on a load of fertility drugs, I could not face going to a baby shower. And if that's the case, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Right now, I'm happy going to the events. I embrace going to the events. And I also acknowledge at the same time that it's hard and sometimes it feels rough. But I go to therapy, I talk about it in therapy. The gym does not help in this circumstance. And not drinking doesn't really help either. I have launched a podcast and it feels surreal to say that. Even though I've spent the past 6 months working on this, I've said no to some really fun stuff. I have lived in my spare room talking to myself non-stop. To see it be live now is unbelievable and I'm very proud. To celebrate, I am releasing 7 episodes in 7 days, so do go check out the other episodes. Do like, subscribe, comment. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means the absolute world and I really hope that these topics resonate with you and if they do, that you feel a little bit less alone.